Hello, students. Today I will tell you about butter versus margarine. Let us know about this in detail. Years ago, I switched from butter to margarine to reduce my cholesterol intake. Now I hear that margarine contains something even worse than cholesterol, trans fat, so I'm thinking about switching back to butter. Weighing the pros and cons, which one really is the healthier choice, butter or margarine? Butter contains a lot of artery-clogging saturated fat, and margarine contains an unhealthy combination of saturated and trans fats. So the healthiest choice is to skip both of them and use liquid oils, such as olive, canola, and safflower oil instead. However, even dietitians understand that some foods benefit greatly from a little buttery flavor. It wouldn't be realistic to suggest that you give up butter and margarine altogether. If you want to use one or the other on occasion, margarine is the healthier choice overall, as long as you choose the right type of margarine. Margarine comes in stick, tub, and liquid forms now, and not all of them are created equal. Some stick margarines may be no better than butter in terms of their health effects. The best choices are soft or liquid margarines that have no trans fat and less than 3 grams of saturated fat per serving. Butter is generally natural, made from just 1 or 2 ingredients, cream and sometimes salt. Cream, also known as milk fat, contains both saturated fat and cholesterol, the 2 dietary ingredients that raise blood cholesterol and increase the risk of heart and vascular diseases. A single tablespoon of butter contains 7 grams of saturated fat. That's 1/3 to 1/2 of a day's recommended amount. Margarine is much lower in saturated fat than butter, and it is made from vegetable oils, so it contains no cholesterol. Although it is lower in saturated fat, stick margarine still contains about the same amount of total fat and calories as butter. In addition, the vegetable oil in much margarine goes through a process called hydrogenation, which adds hydrogen to the oil to solidify it into a stick or spread. This process creates trans fat, which is even worse for you than saturated fat. Trans fat raises LDL, bad cholesterol, significantly, much more than saturated fat does. These natural oils are rich in heart-friendly, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats, and they contain a healthy balance of omega-6 fatty acids and heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids as well. Even though these are mostly healthy fats, they are still fats, which means they are extremely high in calories, packing a whopping 120 calories per tablespoon, even more than butter. Olive, canola, and safflower oils are healthier choices overall than butter and most margarines. Use them as replacements for butter and margarine in most of your cooking, but watch the amounts. Those fat calories can add up fast.